Hey everyone, it's Andrew Martin with the Union Report. Unfortunately, Chris Moulton is not able to join us today, but making up for his absence, we are joined by Monterey-based star Mayele Malongo. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So yeah, we're just going to jump right into it with some of our questions about your background and your career.
Yeah.
I always love to know what initially drew you to soccer. Like, why soccer for you?
It's like it's a sport that, growing up in the camp, that brings us together. But there was another sport. I feel like it's a sport that, I grew up playing, helps me meet new people, different cultures. Again, just kind of put that together, kind of makes me love it more. So something that brings us together. So this is why I just love it.
Yeah. And you mentioned the camp. So I believe you're originally from the Congo. Is that correct? And then at some point, you and your family unfortunately had to leave because of conflict there.
Yes.
Is that when you were kind of in transition? Is that where you really picked up your love of soccer?
Yeah, I mean, growing up in Congo I didn't spend much time in Congo because of the war. So I flew from the war. I mean, the war was happening, and I flew to Malawi, which where I kind of spent most of my childhood from like 3 years old almost to like 17. So that's where I kind of started playing.
Okay. And how big is the game there in Malawi?
It's big. It's big. Most over there, all you know is about soccer. It's the biggest sports in Malawi. So over there, it's very popular.
Okay. And once you started to be really attracted to soccer, were there any players that you're like, wow, I want to be like this guy, or who really influenced you?
Yeah, for me, like I'm a big fan of Ronaldinho. It's a guy that I look up to, and it's really nice. I just love how he plays. Smiles, just how have fun. So I feel like that's the guy that I look up to most.
Okay. And I know ultimately, like when you got to high school and college, you ended up in New England, which is actually where I'm from.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? Because obviously, like a much different environment in terms of like the winters and stuff there.
I mean, my first year there was very hard because again we came in New England during the winter season. We just got cold right away. So again, it was very hard. Again, I just kind of have to settle in, have to kind of be patient, and then go from there.
Were you ready for that first winter with how cold it is? Because I know some people,
it was very cold. I didn't expect it. But I just had to buy jackets, stay in warm areas. Yeah. So again, it was good. It was a good experience, but again, it was also a tough one. So.
Yeah. And I know you've kind of played all over during your professional career on both the East Coast. You played in San Diego, Chattanooga, probably missing a couple of places, but have you noticed a big difference in terms of like what region you prefer to play in? Do you prefer like a cooler region here or something a little bit more?
I feel like a cool one, of course, is much more better because it's always sunny, hot, the beach around. So again, I think I prefer that more because it's more like a cooler areas.
Yeah. When you were signed this offseason, I thought when the news broke of that, I thought that was one of the more exciting signings that they did, just given the skills that you have. How did you find out that Monterey Bay was interested in you?
I mean, Jeremy is, I know him from San Diego. I played for an initial team, Albion, 2 years ago. So again, he knew me and I know him. So again, he just kind of shoot my agent and then we just started talking from there.
Okay. And if you were an opposing player kind of describing who you are or how you play, how would you describe yourself as a player? Like what kind of skills or traits do you like to think that you have?
For me, I feel like I'm very fast. I'm also very technical. I just like to have fun when I'm playing.
Yeah.
So that's how I describe myself.
Okay. Yeah, and I hope I don't sound too much like a fanboy here, but I love the blend of like power and speed that you have, but also the technique. Like the times where you get past the ball down the pitch and you just stop it on a dime and then you just blow by like a couple of guys, regardless if it's running by them or like just pushing by them. I think that's awesome. It's a really cool dynamic to have on the club. I know you've done a little bit of everything since you've been here in Monterey Bay. You've come off the bench. How difficult is it for you to adapt to like maybe 1 week you're starting and the next week your best serve coming off the bench, to bring the energy in the second half?
I mean, as a player, you have to be ready. Every week is different. The coach gives you a different job every week. So if this week gives me as a sub, I just need to be ready for that, come off the bench and try to make a difference. And if this week he gives me as a start, it's good for that. Again, I feel like you just have to be ready for any moments because he's the coach, he makes the decisions. So you have to kind of respect it and also just kind of be ready for any time you come on or you're starting off the bench.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Now, the last match that Monterey Bay played against Tulsa, you scored the team's goal in that, which was a really pretty pass from Grant Robinson, I believe. Can you just talk a little bit about that score and like what you were thinking when the ball, was kind of led right into you perfectly there?
I mean, the whole play was from the coaching stuff. They can't know like that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So he was cranking the ball, just kind of start running behind. So again, you got the moments, you get the ball, you start turning, you run behind, and just kind of get a nice pass, of course, great from him. You just kind of be in the space trying to put on target.
Okay.
Luckily, I scored, so I was happy about that.
Yeah, and I think that since you've been with a team, when you score, it's become kind of like a club cultural thing in terms of people love to do the whole Malongo chant or look forward to when you do the backflips. Like, how did you get into the backflips and doing like a little show kind of when you score?
My first interview with the club, the fans asked like if I can do the backflip. My first go, I'm like, yes, I'll do it. So again, I did that, and then they were happy. They want more. So again, I just kind of try to do what's best for the club and try to make the fans happy as much as I can.
Okay. And do you like to do a backflip after every goal, or is it like has to be a certain situation?
I feel like once I score, I just kind of pick whatever happens.
Okay.
My backflip is like my training one. That's one that I like the most again. Yeah.
Yeah. And in general, like away from the pitch, how have you enjoyed your time here in the Monterey Bay area?
I mean, it's a good area to go. I usually go downtown in Carmel at the beach, on the water a little bit, and hang out with some friends, play some video games.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too plus. I like it. It's not too crowded. It's very peaceful, so it's nice. I like it.
Have you found any like food spots that you like? You want to share with anyone, or you want to?
For me, I'm more like I cook a lot.
So you cook a lot, okay?
Cook my own meals. That's what I do most of the time. I just like to go buy stuff and cook.
Okay. And so I think Monterey Bay in the league has 12 more matches remaining in the regular season, currently in a playoff position. What do you think the club needs to do to kind of maintain that playoff position and head into the postseason?
I feel like we need to stay very positive as a group, as everybody, the fans, group, come together, stay positive, because again, it's not easy for all of us. We want to be in playoffs, which is the main goal, but again, just stay positive, just keep working. I feel like the positivity-wise, mixed together with the club, the staff, the fans, all of us together, with the positive mindset, we can get where we want to go.
Okay. And I'll just end with a few kind of, we like to end with either rapid fire quick questions or just kind of quirky questions. Do you have any sort of secret skill or talent that a lot of people or fans may not know about you?
So for me, like I think I'm a big fan of basketball.
Okay.
And volleyball. So I play that for fun. I'm not really good at day of football, but I can play this for fun. And also, those are the two things that I can maybe try.
Okay. With basketball, are you like an inside guy, or are you like putting up the threes?
I just like to shoot.
You like to shoot? Okay. Yeah. Just like soccer, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would say another talent in what I read online is you speak a number of languages, like 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I speak a lot from Africa, like Rwanda, Burundi, Chichewa, Swahili, of course, Kibembe. Yeah, so I speak those.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm still like learning my first language fully. So
really?
Yeah.
It's not easy, but again. Yeah. But now I can understand everything because I've been a while having spoken them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still kind of picking the words, but I can hear everything. But just to speak, because I haven't had people to speak with over here, so it's kind of difficult. But I can speak those languages.
So you mentioned you like to cook. If you were having someone over for dinner, let's say someone you wanted to impress, what's the dish you would make?
So most likely, probably make I try to make veggie fried rice and some salmon or chicken.
Okay. What time should I? No, I'm just kidding. Final question. What is one thing in your career that you haven't accomplished yet that you really would like to do on a personal level?
For me, I feel like I play for my country. Okay. And I feel like it's going to happen very soon. I'm speaking to the team right now, my national team. So again, hopefully it's going to happen very soon. Something that I'm looking forward to. It's just my personal goal that I want to accomplish, play for my country on the international stage. So hopefully it's going to happen soon and I'll be able to represent my country.
Oh, absolutely. I hope it does happen for you as well. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Again, really appreciate you joining us. Looking forward to seeing you out in the pitch and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All righty. Thanks.